Welcome back to the Marketing Science Lab, the podcast that bridges the gap between cutting-edge research and your everyday marketing challenges. I'm your host, Alex.
And I'm Sophie, here to make sure all that brainy stuff actually makes sense in the real world.
Today, we're diving into something fun, something digital, something me. We're unpacking a brand new study hot off the presses from the Journal of Product and Brand Management, exploring how branded memes can actually foster brand love. It's worth noting that this study looked specifically at Facebook users in the US.
Ooh, I love a good meme, but brand love? Seriously? I always thought it was more about a quick chuckle and maybe a share with my friends.
Well, that's part of it, Sophie, but this research digs deeper. The authors, Kim and Beck, looked at the psychological factors at play when we encounter branded memes on social media. They were trying to understand how things like a sense of liberation, feeling like something is trendy, just plain enjoying it, and of course finding it funny, all contribute to that connection we feel with a brand.
Okay, break that down for me. Sense of liberation with a meme? Are we talking about meme-induced rebellion here?
That's not quite overthrowing the social order, but think about memes that let you express a thought or feeling you might not otherwise share. The study suggests that when a branded meme allows for that kind of expression, it does build a stronger tie to the brand. Interestingly though, and this was one of the first surprises for me, this feeling of liberation on its own didn't necessarily make the meme funnier. It did, however, strongly connect people with the brand.
So, a meme that makes me feel like, yes, someone finally said it, might make me like the brand more, but it doesn't guarantee a laugh-out-loud moment?
Precisely. The data showed that the sense of liberation had a significant positive effect on self-brand connection, meaning you see the brand as reflecting you, but not on perceived humor. The statistical coefficient, or beta, was 0.199 for self-brand connection, which is significant, but only 0.007 for humor, which is not significant at all. It suggests liberation is more about identity alignment than pure comedic value. However, it is important to note that while it did not drive humor, it strongly influenced the connection between the consumer and the brand through shared values and identity.
That's actually really interesting. I've definitely shared memes that resonated with my values, even if they weren't laugh-out-loud hilarious. What else did they find?
Well, one of the strongest findings was the power of trendiness. Memes that tapped into current trends were significantly more likely to be perceived as funny. The beta coefficient here was a whopping 0.98, a very strong positive effect.
Ah, that makes total sense. It's like when a brand nails a current meme format or references a viral video. It feels timely and relevant. It's that feeling of, they get it.
Exactly. And trendiness wasn't just about humor. It also had a very strong positive impact on self-brand connection with a beta of 0.84. So being trendy makes the meme funnier and makes you feel more connected to the brand. It's like the brand is part of the cultural conversation.
Okay, so be trendy, got it. What about just plain old enjoyment? Surely if a meme is enjoyable, that helps, right?
You'd think so, and logically it makes sense, but the study's results here were a bit surprising. Hedonic engagement, that feeling of pleasure and fun, didn't significantly influence perceived humor or self-brand connection in this specific context. The betas were only 0.03 and 0.17, neither statistically significant. However, it's important to note that enjoyment is still a factor for engagement in general. This study just indicates that enjoyment isn't sufficient to drive the brand connection or humor that is being measured here. This suggests that relying solely on making entertaining memes might not be enough to build that deeper brand connection.
Whoa, hold on. So just making a lighthearted, fun meme isn't enough? It needs that trendy edge or that connection to something deeper?
That's what the data suggests. It seems like simply being enjoyable isn't sufficient to make it funny or to forge a strong connection with the brand through memes. It needs those other elements. Think of those generic, feel-good brand posts. They might be pleasant, but do they really stick with you or make you laugh?
Good point. I can totally picture those. It's like, okay, that's nice, but you don't share it, you don't remember it. So, what does make a branded meme connect then, besides being trendy?
Humor is a huge piece of the puzzle. The research clearly showed that perceived humor significantly affects both self-brand connection and, crucially, brand love. The beta for humor influencing self-brand connection was 0.4, and for humor influencing brand love, it was 0.2, both statistically significant.
So make people laugh, and they're more likely to feel a bond with your brand and actually like your brand. That's not exactly rocket science, but it's good to see the data back it up.
Exactly. And the final piece of the puzzle, and perhaps the most intuitive, is the strong link between self-brand connection and brand love. The stronger you feel that the brand reflects who you are, the more you love that brand. The video here was a robust 0.63.
It's like when your favorite band has merch that totally fits your style, or when a brand's values really align with your own. You feel a real sense of connection and loyalty. So, if a meme makes me feel like this brand gets me, I'm more likely to be a fan.
Precisely. So, to summarize, crafting a branded meme that fosters brand love isn't just about being funny or enjoyable. You really need to tap into current trends. And importantly, the humor you use acts as a bridge to build that self-brand connection, which ultimately drives brand love.
So, marketers, take note. Don't just try to be the class clown. Be culturally relevant, be clever, and connect with your audience on a deeper level through humor that resonates with their identity.
Absolutely. And for us consumers, it's interesting to think about why we share the memes we do. Are we just looking for a quick laugh, or is there something more to it? Are we subconsciously connecting with brands that reflect our own identities and values when we share that perfectly timed meme?
It makes you wonder about the power of these little digital jokes. They're not just fleeting moments of amusement. They can actually shape our relationship with the brands we interact with every day. I mean, think about those brands with a killer meme game. You almost feel like you're in on the joke with them.
Exactly. This research really highlights the strategic value of memes in the marketing landscape. It's not just about going viral for the sake of it, but about strategically building brand love through understanding these psychological mechanisms. It moves beyond just haha and into the haha, this brand gets me. However, it's important to remember that this study focused specifically on Facebook. The results may vary on other social media platforms.
Well, this has been a really insightful look into the world of meme marketing. It's definitely given me a new appreciation for the thought, or at least the successful thought, that goes into those branded posts we see online.
Definitely. And a big thanks again to the researchers, Mi-Sun Kim and Taehyun Baek, for their work on this fascinating topic. We'll be sure to link to their study in our show notes for anyone who wants to dive deeper.
Absolutely. Check out marketingsciencelab.org for the show notes and more great marketing insights.
So next time you see a branded meme that makes you chuckle and hit that share button, think about what's really going on. Is it just funny, or is it tapping into something more? Understanding this meme magic is key for both marketers and savvy consumers.
From fleeting internet trends to fostering lasting brand love, the humble meme packs a surprising punch. This research reminds us that even the smallest piece of content can build powerful connections when it hits the right notes of humor, trendiness, and identity.
Well said, Sophie. And thank you for listening to the Marketing Science Lab podcast. We hope this episode helped you decode the meaning of branded content a little better. Until next time, stay trendy and have some fun.